Grand Rising, beautiful souls. Hope you're all doing well. Happy full moon in Cancer. As we are recording this, within this next hour, we are getting that direct full moon. So, hope y'all are doing well. We're going to get this direct energy, straight, intense energy, tap straight into this full moon. It is so much more than that, though. We've got Chiron popping off. We've got Pallas Athena really sending some energy in. And she's a no nonsense. Just very, very straightforward. And we've got Cancer very deep, very, the emotions and sensitive, yes, but it's a different kind of sensitive. It's the kind of sensitive that's not going to say anything. You can break their heart and they will not say a single thing. They will act as if everything's fine. Unless there's just that little moment that a Cancer will pop off and explode. So I think Pallas Athena is coming in and really teaching, us all to be a little more straightforward in our communication, to be more direct and clear, not sugarcoat it, not say what we think everybody wants to hear, but rather say what we actually think. I believe that it's time that we all really stop and take time before we speak. I'm really bad at this because this is how I live my life and speak, and it just comes out. I don't do much. I just let it go. It's a lot of thoughts that I've already thought, though. It's not just anyhow, obviously I'm not thinking ahead. Point is when we are engaging in a conversation with somebody and we really want them to understand what we're saying, right? We need to take that time, really, as Lilith, we need to take that time to think through who we are talking to, who we're speaking with, who is the other party in the conversation, right? And think about maybe their standpoint or perspective, right? Before we speak. And when we do speak with honesty, with your own authentic thoughts, your thoughts, what you think when nobody else is around, thoughts that you think no one else can hear inside your head, those thoughts. We all too often, I find, my kids have really taught me a lot. I've got 6 children under this roof, and 5 of them are teenagers. 4 of them are over the age of 18 and up, so at this point. So, I've learned a lot from these guys, and communication is so important. There's been so many times that a misunderstanding has happened or occurred, whether it be between me and one of my children, or whether it be between them, or, however it may be. There wasn't enough said. What they were feeling, what they were thinking wasn't said. And if it were said, then the misunderstanding could have been cleared up. But instead, one person walks away not even realizing, thinking that, everybody's on the same page. And the other person walks away completely offended or hurt or whatnot, under the wrong impression. The problem with that is that it causes buildup. It causes later explosions and arguments and tension, frustration. So if we learn from Pallas Athena to be more direct, to think through whatever situation it may be that is in front of us, to think it through, to find that solution is key. We're finding a solution. Cancer is very deep in their emotions, and they have a very hard time expressing it the right way. It builds and builds and builds and builds, and then comes out in a downpour. You know, like a cyclone, much like the one that California just went through. That's what happens when cancer builds up, that emotion. So many people talk about, oh, they're sensitive and this and that, and they're the nurturer. Sure. But nobody talks about they don't speak up. They don't verbalize their needs, wants, thoughts, etc. So this is the lesson that this full moon wants us to take with us throughout this next year and beyond. This is a lesson that they want us to take with us on our journey. And it's going to be reinforced with all the other energies going on, right? Big energies, big transits. We'll discuss we've already briefed over it, but we will dive much deeper into it throughout the year and as the weeks go on, right? We do have Mars going direct. That is our next big deal. So I'm going to be sitting in shadow. And Mars direct just, it's been building because it's been in a very uncomfortable spot for a very long time. And so that tension's been building. Right? And the tension. So all of this is wanting, all of these energies are wanting to teach us to really dig deep, realize that there is no reason to hold all of that inside. Because if you do, you will explode much like a Cancer or Mars coming direct. Or Pluto at 28 degrees or of Capricorn, or Uranus at 28 degrees of Gemini. Very explosive energies. And we are to learn from it. All right, we are going to go ahead and dive right in. My rant, my ramble, you know, it's important that we have a map, a blueprint, a guide. You know, we have our own personal guide all around us if we just pay attention. If we quiet all that monkey mind for just a moment and really listen, we have a guide to life because it's forever changing and we get so comfortable. And we can't get too comfortable sometimes. Life's not going to let it. These energies don't want us getting too comfortable. They want us to grow. We've come too far. We've gone through too much. We've been, you know, they want us to grow. But they want us to grow together. You know? We could do all these beautiful minds we have in this world. We could do so much. If everyone was discussing solutions and what we could do and how we could work together versus what is offending or triggering who. Just saying. Alright, we're going to go ahead and actually, we're going to pause this here so we can go ahead. See you on the flip side.